There. What's up, guys? Let's see. Get this logged in. Alright. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? I gotta activate some accounts real quick. Get my chats up. How big is your account? Someone asked. How many micros should they be trading in their funded? Depends on the size. How big is the account? Let me see. I would recommend I'd recommend trading about I guess it'd be safe to say you could trade like starting out 3 to 5. That's what I do. I just passed some more Apexes today. Let me get those activated. I'm gonna be patient today, guys, just because market's been moving a little fast lately. Let's see what we can get. Power. Start off fresh. Clear everything out. Oh, is Trump speaking right now? Let's see. It shouldn't be banned. Should be good to go. Nope. Haven't missed anything yet. We're just waiting. Someone in the chat said that Trump is speaking right now, so we're gonna wait. And in the meantime, I'm gonna activate my account. Let's get the second one activated. I would like to see some type of retracement back down. Okay, there we go. I use Apex, Alpha, and FFF. That's who I'm currently have funded accounts with. Okay. Just gotta wait for those to get activated now. Last week we actually did kind of use the orb, so I will mark it out when after the first 15 minutes. I'm flat right now. Let me see. Yeah, daylight savings messed me up too. Especially those of you that are in different countries. Probably really messes y'all up. I hate daylight savings. I'm so tired. Feel so tired. Starting out for a closer retracement, I'm gonna mark the low of the hour here at 11, up to the high. Maybe we get a retracement. Ideally, this 750 looks good for a long. What else are we seeing here? Let's take this up here, down. Okay, we passed, goes above it. Let's take it to the high now. Next previous high was up here. Okay. Now we can see we did reject this one. So we can watch that. Kind of like do like the shorts because I think we're gonna get a pullback for retracement, but kind of just speculation right now. Let's go back to the 1 hour. This looks like an area we can watch down here. You guys can watch these levels too, going into London as well. That one right there. Okay. No, I'm not in anything. This is Thinkorswim. That's what I chart on. Let's see if these funded accounts got made yet. Nope, doesn't look like it yet. Right now I have 10 that I'm working on funded accounts. Let's do 14 instrument MQ. Turn everything on. Okay, I think we got that part all good to go. Okay, let's get back to chart. So another area of interest up here I'll be watching. And next probably up in this area as well. These zones are kind of close to each other. Got those lower zones. Got our fibs. I think we really just wait and see what we might want to do. Let me slide this back. Usually how this is my 5. And this is my 15. could pull down this 816. It's far, but I would load that for long. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm waiting for this coffee to kick in. Are you talking about this one? This 50%? This, would that be a lower high? I think that's what it's called. Because the market moves like up, down, up. Basically took it from right here to the top for a retracement. If we didn't have such a big pump and I'd be looking like for a retracement, I would like longs in this area down here, but I don't quite trust it yet. I think we're gonna see some retracement before. Ideally, we close below 895 on a 15-minute or 5-minute, depending, and then a pull back into this area. I looked for a short down to like 816 where we have our fibs, but I'm gonna wait. I usually stay on for like 2 hours, so until like 8 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna get a good trade today. What I've been noticing is we've been having retracements during Asia, um, based on big moves that happen during New York. We're still just in this range though, guys. It's a range from like 25,500 down to, you could really call it like 24,500. So we've been in this 1,000 point range since February 4th. So a little bit over a month we've been in this range just sitting here. And I mean, we were in a little bit higher range since, I guess I'd call it like November to February. We were in like a bit of a range as well, maybe 1,000, 1,500 points or so. Now we're just sitting in a 1,000 point range because the market's so uncertain right now, guys, with everything that's going on in the world. I tell you though, if we can manage to close above like this 24 or 25 to 50 and above the EMAs on the weekly, I think we could push up. That's more of a long term though outlook. Now we just wait. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, I looked at oil as well, but I noticed it doesn't move until really London session. For example, if we look at it, CL is a ticker. If you look at it, we really started to get more coming in. Like we're kind of just, this is a little too choppy for me. I guess you could trade it. $3 range. Maybe it just looks like that to me. But we start getting these big moves around like 11 p.m. my time, so 1 p.m. Eastern. I don't know. I'm kind of scared to deviate and trade anything else. I think mainly because I haven't back tested well enough. Might just full port. You're hilarious. Yeah, around so. I'm going to be trading lighter today. Just because last week last week I was slightly green. New York was a bit rough. I think it was Asia that made me slight green, but seems like the market was still on the same thing this past or today, so just gonna go a little slower. Wait and see if we want to close below like this 895. I haven't been trading gold. I find Asia easier to trade because it's slower. I'm looking for shorts until we pull back into my retracement areas. We're super overextended, in my opinion, from where my EMAs are sitting. We're not tight knitted. Like even on the hour, 21 EMA is at 610, and the 8 EMA on the hour is at like 760. The 15 as well. So I definitely think we're going to see some type of pullback into this area. That's what I'm hoping for, ideally. Maybe we catch an orb at setup. How we close that orb. I'm not going to solely base on an orb, based on the levels, but I will watch it. Put the orb colors blue. So these are the orb levels for right now, guys. Maybe, just maybe, we can get a push down, bears close, pull back in, preferably after this next 15-minute closes, pull back into like these 20 to like 10, 9, 10, then a push down. Yeah, this is where I live trade. EMA just means exponential moving average. You could look up the definition on Google if you like really want to know what it's based off of. They could give you a better explanation than I can. It's literally just based on price movement, historic price movement. It's more of just a data I don't know what you want to call it, a data EMA, a data plot based on historic data. So for example, the 21-day EMA, last 21 days of trading, 8 EMA, last 8 days of trading. No, I only mark on and have everything on my Discord for the Discord stages. They get access to my full screen share. You guys got any questions while we're waiting? I'm thinking lower into a pullback. I want to see a retracement. If you guys look at it on the daily, our low was 24,000 exact, and our high was 2558. So we pumped over 1,000 points today. It's the most volume we've gotten in a long time. So I definitely think that there will be some type of retracement. I'm hoping. Let's see, what other day could we compare it to? Let me see. 29. So this was like a 1,000 point candle right here from February 6th. And you see we did have some type of retracement before continuing higher. This was a big candle too. We ended up retracing back up. So I think there would be some type of retracement before we continue to go higher. Now I'd rather get the short trade versus the long, because who's to say we just don't come down and fall completely through all of my support areas or areas I'd look to go long. Yeah, this is TradingView. I'm biased. I like Thinkorswim the best. So the blue line marks automatically. You can't see it. It's on Thinkorswim for me, but the blue line automatically marks the open level, and then of Asia Open, and then purple is where we closed. So typically too, you want to see those tighter. We had a slight close below the orb. I think it's like a 10-point close. What I'd like to see though is us close below, or no, I think we closed right at it. Let me see. Yeah, we closed right at the level. Low is 2884. Alright guys, I'm gonna start a position of NQ shorts right here. Probably go for these lows here first. I'm in light with this as well. Yeah, took a small piece of shorts with 3 micros. So I'm not in heavy. I would love, I guess we already just got that retracement. I wanted a retracement back into the 50% of the session, but we just got it. Trying to catch a lower trend if we do end up wanting to retrace down here. Like I said too, I am in light with this. My entry was 803. My stop will probably be a close above this, probably like the 30. Again, I'm not in heavy size, so do not trade this with a heavy size. I'm not trying to get wicked out on this, so I'm gonna go in with less size, but have a little bit bigger stop. That's typically what I've been doing. It's not looking too good. I think I'm gonna stop out. Let's see. Get retracement back down. we don't follow through back down, I'm gonna stop out. It's such a quick pop up. Where are my fills on here? Turn those off. It's clouding my chart. Were you guys trading with heavy size? Please tell me you guys were not trading with heavy size on that. Yeah, do not trade with heavy size this week. So I'm only in 3, and per risk, I mean, it shouldn't have blown your account, that trade. Still in it, see what we're gonna do here. I mean, even if I'm down like 30 points, 30 times 6 is 180. It's not really a lot for me. If that's a lot for you, then even trade even lighter than me. My main thing though is I'm looking to get out at like this 820 for 80 points. So, I mean, this could be a longer trade. My target would be, I mean, you take one contract off at like this 65 for like 40 points, almost 40, and then, hold the rest. I'm kind of just going based on what the chart's telling me. Now, if we would have continued pumping up, I would have stopped out on my own manual stop. But, I mean, when it comes to, like, look at that. Literally, we had that big pop up. Now we're trying to push back down. Like, this market is difficult to trade, and that's why I advise you guys to trade with light size. I mean, it's not worth blowing your account trying to catch, 20 points, 40 points with a full mini versus when you could just, get base hits, especially when the market's not doing what we want it to do. It's wicking us out. I've been getting wicked out during New York. And if you guys know how I trade, my typical sizing is during New York. Before we've had all this news, I was trading like 4 to 5 micros, and now I'm trading 4 to 5 micros, or 3 to 5 during Asia, and like 2 in New York. I was even considering, like, if I have a green day in Asia, like not even touching New York at all. Come on, give me the 60s. Yeah, guys, you gotta use such a small like size right now. Like, if I would have been trading what I used to trade, like before I was trading like a mini or two, I would have like killed my accounts before. But now sizing down is probably the best thing I could have done. I didn't really like that volume too much. We did come up and test that 61.8 and then started pushing down. I'm still in this trade. I'm holding still. Yeah, but like the thing is like that's my whole why I started trading in New York is because I did want to build that cushion, but lately literally like my cushion isn't really even doing anything because I mean I'm either making a tight bit more or losing my cushion. So I mean it's not really New York hasn't really been worth it trading, if that makes sense. In the time being, it hasn't for me. I'm short right now. Even on evals, guys, I've only been trading like 5 micros. Like I never used to do that. Like I'd go in literally with the full position. Back near break even. The thing too is like say that you would have taken that trade with 4, you would have held through the drawdown. Well, you were only down 160 bucks, which isn't really bad. Hello. I can't hear you. Hello. Can you guys hear Brandon? Yeah, I'm still in. My stop would probably be 4 holding above my EMAs. I still have conviction in this trade and I'm not heavy. If you were heavy, I'd tell you to downsize and stop trading so heavy.
Pull for your accounts. Let's go.
No.
Right now, everybody pull for it long.
Shut up, Brandon.
That one team.
What? You know you don't have to request, right? Brandon? Hello? Think my other accounts just got active. Yep. Or no. So weird. What if they're on my TradeView dashboard? Brandon? Hello? Can anybody else hear Brandon? Yeah, see? That's a perfect plan. Three or 2 micros to the next payout. Come on. I feel like this market doesn't want to push down. It's just holding this 90 pretty well. I caught the bottom wick. I'm like at break even right now. We were down for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We were down for like 5 minutes. Then it ended up starting to push down again. $300 times 600 accounts scalping these back and forth moves. It doesn't sound like DOD, bro. How does this 1 minute look? Yep, still in these shorts. Nice. That's a nice entry, Oasis. Honestly, I should have added when I seen me rejecting off that 61.8 retracement, but it honestly kind of happened too fast. I didn't really get to think through it. That would have been a nice entry though. 38 to 88. What is that? 20, 50 points, I think. Let me see. 138 minus 88. Yeah, 50. Fairly value gap. Where is my trade rate? Still haven't created my Apex accounts. Doesn't make any sense. Hmm. $34, $46. If we hold right here, I'm gonna stop out. All right, I'm stopped out. 30 points. I'm gonna wait now and reevaluate. Still feel like it once I move down. Watch it stop. I stop out and then it fucking roots back down. 600 is a ways away. Yep, we lost that first trade. So I do like the shorts, but this price action is just this price action is just not agreeing with me right now. Ow. We are still trading somewhat in the 15-minute orb as well. You see this upper level 981.5, 244, 844. Did Brandon disappear? I don't think he's a speaker right now. Nope. He is gone. I swear I feel like we're going to get moved down, but buyers are still just holding us up. Now I guess we just wait. Wait to see if we can break below this 24888 or above this 24981. I don't know. I don't really like longing when we're this high with no deep retracement. Like even we might have retraced this candle. No. So that's what I'm saying. We haven't really got any deep retracements at all. Yeah, literally. Well, last week, no, not last week, the week before. So it's really just been March. That last week of February, we did pretty good. We had like 170 points of profit that week, just during Asia. So I mean, it's not necessarily bad every single day. I mean, we do have days where it sucks like this, but typically it's pretty good. Usually, we catch 30, 40 point trades, sometimes even just 20. Build that buffer going on the next day, but I don't know. Lately, something's been broken with the market. Crazy thing, too, it's not only me, but it's a lot of my friends too. I've been trying to gravitate to in New York, trading more supply and demand. Um, but in Asia, we don't really touch supply and demand that often. Like, for example, if you go to the 15-minute, I don't have next supply zone until 25,100. I don't have the next demand zone until 24,600. So we're 300 points away from this demand zone and what 200 points away from this supply zone. So I don't know. It's just difficult all around. I really think that it could end up working. I just didn't want to risk that momentum building back up, and then we get a ripper candle up into like the 60s, and I'm down 60 points. So I'd rather just cut it on 30, reevaluate. We didn't lose a lot. I think it was what 6 times 30, so 180. So it was like $200 loss, which isn't necessarily bad. I mean, my typical size is 8 micros to 10 micros. So if I'm trading that and I took a 25-point loss, I'd lose 400. So technically, I'm not losing as much. I'm also not making as much too, which is fine. I mean, the thing is you got to be adaptive to the market. That's what I've learned in the 4 years that I've been trading. You got to be adaptive. You got to be on defensive mode. That's where sizing comes in. Has anybody else been trading heavy during these crazy market movements? Yeah. Yeah, you guys got to size down, man. I'm telling you, it's the best thing for you and your mental as well. Like, if you're trading heavy size, it's especially in these big swings. Say that you were in two minis on that trade that we just took. And you seen 40 points negative with two minis. You're down 16. You'll be down like $1,600. Like it's not fun, and it's also not good on your mental to keep putting your nervous system and your mental through that. Yeah, exactly. You're close to your first payout. Size down. I'd even recommend 1 micro. It's crazy because I never thought I'd be able to trade that small size, but the market's been moving crazy and wicking us out. When I hear too like Jadon sizing down, so I know I'm right in what I'm doing. So at the end of the day, he has 6 years of experience on me. He's been trading for 10 years. So, and he's been through different cycles of the market. Like, I don't know if you guys remember 2022, literally just straight down the beginning of 2022. That's like when I first started trading. So it was super hard for me. And then you got like in 2021, or 2020, I wasn't even trading it. And literally the moves were just insane to the upside. Like literally, you could just buy calls and it's pumping. Anybody got any? I've been using like 3 micros, honestly. Honestly, evals have been a little bit harder too. I mean, unless you're catching directional moves, that's what I'd say. If you can catch a directional move, bro, that's when you're really gonna do good. No, I stopped out of them. Yeah, 6 is a little too heavy for me, honestly. I think you guys should not be trading that much size. Especially, so, when I first started trading Magellan back in 2021, the end of 2021, I was only trading one option contract the whole time because one, I didn't know what I was doing, and two, I was just following him. So like, if you're gonna follow somebody's trades, you guys should not be in heavy. Cause regular. So someone asked why you don't do regular Nasdaq, not micro. Because micro is less risk. I mean, it's all about risk at the end of the day. We're professional risk managers, so I prefer to trade the instrument where I have less amount of risk. If I'm the lowest I can go with minis is one mini, and that's 10 micros, and I'm not even trading 10 micros. I'm trading 3 to 5. I swear. Wow. Literally back to break even, and it's in the green. If we flush here, and we got stopped out on that pump up, literally I got stopped out at 33. I think. Yep. Close my trade at 33. Things happen. It's okay, my friends. I feel like this next month, if we keep getting this, guys, it'll probably take me longer to get payouts as well. I just had a payout last week too, of after profit splits, it was 6.3K. But that set me up pretty good for the month because keep in mind, I still work a regular, job, even though it's not a traditional 9 to 5. I still have income coming in from other places, so I'm guaranteed over 10K a month just from that. So, I mean, you only really need one good payout a month, and you'll be fine. So, like, I'm not even sweating more payouts this month. If it takes me, say I make $200 a day, and we have 3 weeks and 2 days. Let's do the math on that. So that's 17 trading days times $300. That's 5,100 in an account, and I'm sure most firms you don't need that much in profit to request a payout. So, say I just pull out 1,000 and I have 10 funded accounts. Well, it's 10K in payouts. So like, it doesn't have to be that hard. You guys just those base hits. If you're taking small losses, it's fine. Small wins, you're fine. You know what I mean? Just it's really about the consistency. So on my alpha accounts, last 2 weeks I've been zigzagging back and forth, profit, um, a little bit of profit, just grinding it. Like not even a lot. It's been like $400 over the last 2 weeks, which isn't the best. I've definitely had better weeks, but um, it's just how things go. It's slow right now. Think about like if you're working for a business and things are just slow right now. Those of you that have your own business, yeah, I mean, between payouts and my work, I'm sitting pretty nice. So you don't need the thing is like say that you are making 10K a month, say you're making even 8K a month. Well, $8,300 a month is 100K a year. I mean, most people aren't even touching that. See, exactly, you understand. So like, the thing is, guys, what I always even tell a lot of our students as well is when people reach out to me for advice, I tell them, focus on making a quarter of your income, half of your income, and then double your income. So if you're making say 6,000 a month, well, you should be aiming to make even an eighth of your income. Would that be an eighth? Yeah, an eighth of your income, so 750 a month from trading as supplemental income, and then 1,500, and then 3,000, and then maybe 6,000 one day. That's the way you got to look at it. This ain't, yeah, you guys can trade full time, don't get me wrong, but it's stressful to trade full time. Wouldn't you rather just have a supplemental income? Like, say that your regular job isn't paying you well. Say it's paying you, let's say 6K a month, same analogy, and you could make another four while you can make another 4K trading. You're making 10K a month. You're killing it. Like compared to a lot of people, you gotta understand. You see these fluctuations in numbers on, especially with these prop firm accounts. You see the fluctuation in numbers. $600, like, wouldn't you guys take $600 just out of nowhere? You know what I mean? Like $600 was cash in your hand. Wouldn't you take it? Like, it messes up your perception of money. And surviving, if you could survive times like this, you're good. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you guys. Trading lighter, you guys can survive way better if you were trading heavier. For those of you too, I'm talking to you guys that are blowing accounts left and right. Try and size down for a change. Try and just survive. Even if it's just an eval, try and keep it. If it's a funded account, try and keep it. This is going on 5 weeks. I've had just one of my accounts. I've been holding this, and I'm still in profit on it. Hello. I took one loser, and then honestly, it's going my way now. So we're kind of just being patient. Yeah, just being patient, bro. I was getting everybody a lecture, and then you gave me a phone call. Risk management. No. Yeah. All right, back to what I was saying, guys. It does not want to break this 885. You were 100% correct. So, going back to it, guys, like, the thing is you got to look at these accounts. Say that you have 4 funded accounts right now. If you could pull just 1,000 from each of them, you're making 4K. If you could pull 2K from each of them a month in payouts, just keeping them alive, not even buying any more evals or trying to scale. You can make a good amount of money. I mean, you can make potentially 8 grand a month just with 4 accounts. And if you're really killing it, you could have months where you're making 4K an account, and that's 16 grand. Like, the thing is, the way I look at it and what I feel like helped me get over that hurdle of just blowing accounts left and right is these small payouts. They may seem small. So, like, I don't know, you guys have seen that I've been getting payouts with Alpha Futures. They're 13.5K, or not 13.5. They're $1,350 each one because I get the zero accounts. Um, and I had to go to switch to those accounts because what I was doing is I was trading with Top Step and other firms like that where they don't have payout caps or their payout caps are really high, and I was chasing those payout caps, trying to get to 10K so I could be able to withdraw 5. When in reality, I don't need that much. You gotta understand too, like, the value of a dollar to me, it's changed, but at the end of the day, I think about it like $100 was a lot to me growing up. A lot of $100 was a lot to my family growing up. And if I could just take these small payouts and supplement my income where I can scale past 10K a month, get up to 15K a month, whatever, you're doing good. You know what I mean? And the biggest thing too, guys, is stop comparing yourself to everybody else because you don't have the same goals as everybody else. That's what I had to realize. Like, sure, I might want a Lambo one day. I might want, a nice house one day. But then the end of the day, I'm young, one. Two, I gotta focus on my own goals. So one of my big goals for the year is to take my profits from accounts and uh, buy a truck with it. So, yeah. Nope, we took a 30-point loss on 3 micros. And it went right back down somewhat to our break even. We need to break out of this range, guys. I don't think I'm going to take another trade until we break out of this range because we are just ranging. For those of you on Discord, you see this range, guys? We shouldn't be trading this. So the candle we entered on was the beginning of this candle here, the 425 mountain time candle. And we didn't have a clear range. So now that we have a clear range, we need to get out of this range before I'm gonna like anything. No, I'm not one and done. I'm still looking. Yeah, maybe I will upload it to YouTube. That's a good idea, Bucky. I like trucks. So my goals are, these are not really, they're related to trading. Maybe I could do these with trading. I want a GMC Sierra. Either, I don't care about brand new either. I'm good with the 2020. So I'm thinking like a 2020 to a 2023. Maybe even 2019. I care about deals, low miles, things like that. I'm not really like the brand new type of guy. I don't really care. One of my cars is actually 9 years old, and the other one's 20 years old. Just, it'll be 20 years old this weekend, and I just don't care. But a truck would be fun for me. I could take it skiing. I gotta think about what I'm gonna do with it too. When I'm gonna go skiing with it, I want to be able to rent a boat so I can take it out. I have a little John boat I could put in the bed. I typically, when I want to take road trips on it, and eventually I want to get a camper and go camping, stuff like that. For those of you who know that I live in Colorado. Next car would probably be a BMW comp, M series preferably. So yeah, I mean that's all I really want in the next 3 years or so. I definitely think I can get to that point, and I feel like I could do it with trading. You know what I mean? Like, you guys think about it like this: say that I have, just with Apex, say I have 20 accounts theoretically, and I pull 4K from each account, 4,000. Well, 4 times 20, that's 80 grand. Sure, you have to pay taxes. Sure, you have to do all that jazz, but it's still 80 grand. I mean, that's definitely attainable, at least for me to be able to get my truck with that much money. You got to realize too, guys, like, write down your goals and figure out what do you actually want to do with trading. For those of you that are a bit older than me, maybe you want to save for your retirement. Maybe you want to take your kids on vacation. Maybe you got to make a plan on what you would do with the money. Don't chase it, but have a plan and, figure out why. What's the reason why you're doing what you're doing? What's the reason why you're putting yourself through this mental struggle? Like, this is a big mental struggle. So, yeah. 1995 Monterey, I need a piece of the truck. Yeah, see? So you're telling me not to get a GMC then? Gilbert said I requested $1,112 with the new Apex accounts 30 minutes ago, and I just got approved. Let's go. Yeah, for those of you that know too, I didn't like Apex for a long time, but now that they changed their structure, no payout denials, no, rules like the MAE rule, things like that, like, I'm actually on board with them now. And yeah, I mean, I think they definitely have the capital to back up what they're trying to do. For sure. Pay off small debt. use the funds to pay off my house and start a second real estate portfolio. For sure, it could definitely do that. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry, that was my sister. She came and stopped at the office to grab something from my car. La mamaloa. So they don't have it anymore. Take 'em trades. The MAE rule was a rule they had where you couldn't be down more than 30% of your position. Yeah, 30% of your trailing while you were in a position. So, for example, if you're trailing, this is theoretical. If your drawdown was $1,000, you couldn't be down more than 300. But their solution to it, or what you had to do, is just trade more days. That's it. So it wasn't necessarily horrible. But they don't have that anymore, so you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I want the GMC Denali. Just a V8. I don't need a turbo. Maybe I do. I don't know. It depends. I haven't thought that much into it. You could just what's your name? DSTY trades. DM me on Instagram. DINERO_trades, and I can send you the link for the Discord if you'd like. Answer some questions for you. How it could benefit you. That's what matters. I'm not getting a Ford. I'm not Jacob. Fords are GAY. Can you guys see me in a truck? I think it's going to be funny because my seat's going to be pretty high. I'm liking shorts again, but I'm going to use the discipline to tell me not to take a trade until we break out of this range. Now, theoretically, just saying, if we can hold on a 15-minute and close below this 870 and pull back in to, say, 24,900, then I will take another short. But what could be happening is we're just consolidating, which I've seen many times, is consolidating, waiting for the EMAs to catch up. I won't do it I won't do a Toyota truck. If you're gonna get a Toyota truck, I'm sorry, but I don't think it's a real truck. Not too much. Yeah, literally. We're just waiting. What do you guys think about the? Yeah, I am a short king. I'm only 5'7", so if you ever see me and Jada in public, there's a big height difference there. He's literally a foot taller than me, because he's 6'7", and I'm 5'7", so I'm a lot shorter than him. But the thing is, I always hated being short growing up, but now I literally do not care. What I tell people is I don't care about being short in height because my personality is tall. And like it's something that I just can't change. So like why care, you know? What do you guys think about that new manual lockout for Tradeovate? Are you guys gonna use it? Any little degenerates in there gonna use that lockout button? I know I potentially might. I didn't use it today, but I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna lock myself out of one of my accounts. Already used it today. You degenerates. Let's see. Wow. End of day, 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour. Let's do a 15-minute lockout. Yes, lock trading. That's awesome. I love that. That's so cool. That's one reason why I loved Project X, is because they had that lockout feature. Now that TradeAway has it, I don't know why you would trade with Top Step X. I mean, there's no problem with it, but I like TradeAway. I think their data is better as well. I think their data is the fastest. If you look at charts compared to each other, I think they're even faster than Thinkorswim. The lockout is on TradeAway, so it locks you out from trading your account. So say that I've made $500 and I don't think I should be trading anymore. Well, all I have to do is click that button, click the time, and then it's like three clicks and you're just out. It really helps if you guys are not as disciplined. I don't know if Apex is giving it though, because when I logged into my Apexes, so FFF, TradeAway accounts, Alpha Futures, TradeAway accounts, and then I think Tradeify's TradeAway accounts, they all have them. Let's check. I don't think I checked Tradeify. Let's see Tradeify. Does Tradeify have it, guys? What do you mean unclick the bottom button? No, you can't unclick it. Once it's locked, you can't even reach out to support to unlock it for you. At least that's how like Project X runs. Yeah, on Apex they don't have it. Oh look, my PA accounts are available. Nice. I'm gonna activate those. Add those to my trade copier. Let's do the 85. Need a new trade copier. I've been using the Apex trade copier when I'm trading with you guys. I haven't had really any issues with it. Let's see. So we're still just chopping. We're just waiting. I might stick around to like 6:30 today. Yeah, I have not with Tradeify. Haven't been moved live with Tradeify, but I've been moved live with FFF, and I honestly expect them to move me back to live soon. Which I plan to take their account pretty serious. Like I'm not gonna be a DGen with it. Is what I'm trying to say. Because at the end of the day, if you could be live with an account with a firm, it's basically a lot of them have access to daily payouts, which is something I like. So if I'm trading live with them, one, it's live with capital, and two, I get daily payouts. So why not do it? Everybody hates on live, but the thing is, guys, if you're getting moved to live, you're like literally 1% of traders. So take it as an honor to be moved live. If you are moved live. I know it sucks because of the payout structures or profits that you might be sacrificing, but at the end of the day, if you're moved live, that means you're a great trader at the end of the day. Legend moved me to live. How's the experience with that? I don't think I've seen it. Yeah, I can show you my copier real quick. Let me see. Geez, I just realized I look really dark today. Let me see. No, that's not it. Nope, that's not it either. Control center. There we go. Okay. I don't know why it's not showing you guys. It's weird. I'm enabling it. It's weird. I'm not sure, guys. I don't know why it's not working. I'm trying to show you my copier. It's just the Apex trade copier. That's all it is. It's like $150 for lifetime. I bought it years ago, and I use it now because I'm trading cross firms. No, I'm not in anything right now. It's like $150 for lifetime, which ain't bad. See you later, Hollywood. We're honestly just waiting for this break of range, and if we don't get it, honestly, I'm cool with just taking the $200 loss that we had today. I lost 30 points on with 3 micros, which equates to a little bit over $180 with commissions. If that happens, whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. Looking forward to this weekend. Me and Brandon might go stay in the mountains for the weekend from Friday to Sunday, and I'm gonna ski, and I don't know what the hell he's gonna do because he don't ski, but yeah. I'm still. It's Apex Trade Copier. No, I got an FFF payout. That big one that I got, it was 7K. Do you go up? Yeah, I do. I can I go up with him. I'm usually the one that's with him every time, but we haven't went since I didn't go with him. I think he left in February. I didn't go that time, but typically I do go. I don't know why, but we skied a bunch in December, and I didn't even know how to ski really. And then now that it's like peak time, he does not want to go. I got that payout just by base hits. And I mean, just to be full transparent, guys, those accounts were restored accounts that I had since November. So November, I took too many payouts. They moved me live. They told me after my cooldown period, they let me come back and continue trading on those accounts. So I did have around 20K in profit. So I just needed my days. I got my days, got the payout. But needless to say, I mean, I did make the money that I needed. It was just a while ago. And now I'm working on another payout with them. Of this next payout should be around it'll be an 8K payout, 2,000 each account. After profit split, it'll be 7.2. I'm coming to guard in May to Turkey. Yeah, I'm down. Let me know. Do I just bring a shotgun? Because I shouldn't have said that on live. Do I bring a shot pew? I got a 12. I got a Mossberg. I use ELP. That's my strategy. You can set bracket orders, I believe, with the Apex Trade Copier. Yeah, literally, I got a big one that my dad gave me back in the day. Yeah. It takes me, I'd say, safe to say, around 2 weeks. Lately, though, I've been zigzagging on my Alpha Futures accounts, so I haven't gotten a payout in, I believe, like 2 weeks from them. One of them's at like 2,000, the other one's at 4,000 in profit. So I think I need to get one of them to like 4,500. So I need like 2,500 in profit, and the other one I need like 6,500. So I'm a bit far. I need like 2,500 on each of them. I messed up my consistency. I had a big day. Yeah, it sucks, but it's whatever. I mean, that money will come as long as I can keep the accounts alive. The thing too is like, yeah, I want the payout, but as long as it's not like I'm paying fees while I have these accounts, you know. So when the market ramps up again, maybe I can, pull the payouts. I just got to make the profit. Apex Trade Copier. It only works on Windows, too. Just let you know. Nice, Kane. Let's definitely go skiing. If any of you guys ever want to meet up too for like skiing and stuff like that around Colorado, I'm totally down. I'll be going to Keystone and Breck most likely this weekend. So if anybody would like to tag along, just hit me up. Anybody with the Epic Pass or yeah, just let me know. I'm down to ski with you guys. We can talk trading, talk skiing. Yeah, honestly, I used to prefer uh Apple products as well until I started like, streaming and stuff, and my Mac mini would just not it was not good enough for this. Do you Not really. I don't really do any car stuff, I would say. What do you define? Like going to car meets and stuff like that? I have a Jeep, so I mean, it's not really car stuff. I don't I really don't like this area, guys. We're just consolidating. Normally, say that, we had theoretically say that we would have had this move down, close down here, and then had a pop back up in here. That would be perfect, but we're just ranging, and we need to break out of this range before I take anything. I told myself I'm not taking anything until we break out of this range. No ifs, ands, or buts. No matter how good a potential setup might look. The thing is, I'm just not trying to risk anymore. I mean, I'm already down almost $200 on my accounts. So why am I gonna make that worse on a mediocre setup? Did you guys see too the Epic Pass? Anybody that's under 30 years old, you get an Epic Pass next year for like $500. I get the one you have access to all of them though, so it's only like I think it's like 840 or something like that. Yep, we still are in this range. Good night, Delani. Have a good one. I don't like to pull back for shorts, honestly. I'm still just waiting, like I said. It might be red Monday to start, which is not terribly bad. I mean, we lost 30 points today. Theoretically, say that we hit a 50 tomorrow, we'll be up 20 points for the week. Catch another, 30 points. It's all just making your winners back. I can tell you though, my win rate has dropped in the last week after the news. So there was that whole global conflict on Saturday, I believe, last Saturday. So it was wrong week. It was the 28th. Started all that. Um and yeah, it probably dropped my win rate from 80% down to like 60. But my accounts are still alive. I've been keeping them alive, been nurturing them. Let's see, I could check right now what my win rate is. Yeah. I don't trade Sunday's Asia session. I find that I'm usually never green. So I stopped trading it. Made that decision a long time ago. And I like to enjoy my Sundays. Let's see. Count stats. Let's go to the one I've had for a long time. Yeah, so my win rate dropped. It was at like 80%. Now it dropped to like 74 on just this one account. And my account's just been zigzagging. Yeah, tight range. No, I'm not in my trade anymore. We got stopped out. Let's see what you say, because they're losing. Yeah, they are losing too much revenue. Which is good for me, because I'm not trying to pay a lot for the ski passes. Alright, we got some type of trend line going on here. Let's see, where would I draw this next one? Honestly, we could draw it horizontal as well. See, so we're just consolidating. This is the roof, and we're taking steps up. If I had to make a call, I would say we'll range a little bit longer, probably into like after 6, and then once that 6 comes, I think we're gonna drop. That's speculation, though, just letting you guys know. That's unfortunate, man. My previous job, I worked for FFF, which is a prop firm, and then before that, I used to do IT back in the day. I've worked at King Supers. Yeah. Send me it, please, Michaela. Send me a screenshot of it and report it. What's 6,960? Honestly, if I wouldn't have, been doing what I'm doing now, I probably would have went and became a police officer for Denver. Yeah, I definitely need to put out some videos. Yeah, I would definitely be a cop. Nice. The thing is, guys, in Denver, I don't know if you guys are familiar, but in Denver, after 4 years as a cop, you're making like 110,000 a year. So it's a pretty high paying job. And I wouldn't even say Denver is necessarily the worst with crime. And I have family in law enforcement on both sides. Both sides of the law. I think it is waiting for that market open. We got like 25 minutes before this market opens. I might stick around for another hour. We'll see. Nice. Yeah, with overtime, you could be making like 150,000 a year. Lynn, where were you an officer at? If you don't mind me asking. My cousin's actually the chief of Sheridan, Colorado. No, Rose, I'm actually I'm done with school. I don't go to school anymore. Retired. Oh wow. New York City, huh? That's a police station I would never work for. Too much walking. I'm not walking all over. And I'm not gonna be out in the cold. I'd be driving a squad car out here in Denver. I don't know where Jen is. I graduated from college though in May with a finance degree. Yeah. Jen, just letting you guys know, will be inconsistent with her appearances based on or due to her pregnancy that she's going through now. I'm 23. Thank you, Michaela. Definitely report them. Got people out here trying to be me. You missed a 30-point loss. Nothing too big. Let's see if I can find this guy. So, just letting you know, guys, as I'm starting to gain more traction and stuff, there may be impersonator accounts of me. Just letting you know, I'll never ask you guys for money or crypto. Just want to let that be known. Now, if you text me on my Instagram and ask questions, I'm definitely going to give you some questions, or answers, but I will never ask you guys for money. Do not send money. Oh man, I'm telling you guys, I think we're gonna get this flush at 6. I will be right back though. Let me use the restroom. What are you guys doing? How do you think? It really depends. Um, it really depends on how long it'll take you to get trading down. Could take you a month. Could take you a couple years. It really depends on how much you're willing to work on not only your skill but your mental as well. No. I sent 10K in Bitcoin so I can get your full trading plan and become profitable in 4 hours. That's hilarious. Nope, not me. Is anybody as young as me, or is everybody older? No hate if you are. Just wondering. Just want to gauge my audience. How much older? Old man, older by not much, 58. 21, older, 30. Wow. 67. Wow, 47, 80. Can you guys guess how old my parents are? 36, 30, 50, 19. You guys think my parents are 50? 51, 45, early 40s, 2. My parents are so my dad's 41 and my mom's 40. I have 7 siblings. I'm the oldest. Yeah, I know. Not really too good, but yeah. My parents are 40 and 41. My grandparents one of my grandmas is 60, she'll be 64 this year. And then my other grandma she'll be 50 or 69 this year. And then my great grandma is 85. And my grandpa would have been 62 or 63, I think. I don't know. No, my siblings don't trade. Yeah, my family's pretty young. My dad had 4 kids at my age. Yeah, I should have said I was the youngest. Yeah, yep. It's kind of cool though, I think, that my parents are young because I have more time with them, right? Don't get me wrong, it's probably hard those first 10, 15 years, but now that I'm old, we just have more time together. Yeah. Yep, for sure. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm the trader of the family. Crazy thing is, yeah, I'm from Colorado. Actually, I on my mom's side, we've been here in Colorado since the 1860s. So before it was a state. Before that, New Mexico. Before that was a state as well. Before it was even the U.S. was even the U.S. We were in New Mexico. And then on my dad's side, they've been in Texas since the 1800s as well. So my family has been here for a long time. My family moved to my great great grandpa moved to Denver. Him and my grandma in 1935, and they moved into my neighborhood that we've lived for generations in 1937. So like, me and my grandpa went to the same high school. Um, Me and my grandpa and my mom went to the same elementary school and middle school. So yeah, OG to Colorado. Oh no, my grandpa went to North High School too. He went to North and then he went to Kennedy or vice versa. I went to Kennedy High School if you're familiar. So I'm kind of this is my whole thinking with what we're looking at and trading wise. I'm waiting for this 6 p.m. to open and see if we could break this low here, this lower range. Like I said, for those of you that have not been here, um, I have not taken anything else since that first loss because we are ranging, if you can see. And based on my system and my discipline, I should not be trading ranges. Oh man, get this guy out of here. The principal is here. No, you'd be surprised. None of them have really tried. They literally like sometimes my auntie will watch me, my streams, and she's like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Literally, you're just there's numbers on a graph. No, I'm not native. Based on my DNA, um, um, my blood lineage comes from Mexico, like indigenous Mexico. That's what it says. Wow. Kennedy High School, yes sir. Yeah, that's good with one MNQ. And what is that like? Or actually, what is that? That's like 20 points. Yeah, pretty much. I guess you could say that. Wow. You got kicked out of North. What year was your graduation year? Or how old are you? Alright guys, we got 15 minutes left. I think this is a nice trend setting candle. And I believe the trend is down. I think I might be right. 34. Oh, you're young then. You're really young. I thought you were gonna say like you were supposed to graduate in like 85. So looking at shorts because one, all right, we have this opening candle, huge opening candle to the downside. Did my mouse just die? Oh man, my mouse just died, guys. Hold on, give me a second. I have to get a new mouse. Imagine that happened when we were looking for a trade. We can watch it. Then again, I kind of want to wait until we get out of the range. I guess a close below the body. I guess I shouldn't really even count the wicks. I should be more focused on bodies. So, kind of make the range tighter. I'm still gonna wait though. I told myself I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Jet on threads. Did that make sense, Kayla? We had that big candle coming down. We honestly looked super bearish, and now we're looking bearish again. If we would have stood in that trade, we would have held through drawdown, but we would have been like 30 points in the green. So we're just gonna wait. I really think we can end up getting a trade. One more at least to make that loser back. I have my accounts ready as well. Nope, you didn't miss anything. You're still holding, guys? You guys are wild. I thought I was the holder. I have, so the lines are just the 21 EMA and then the 8 EMA and VWAP. Other lines, like the purple one or the blue one, for example, prior day close, so what the market closed at here, and then the open, what the market opened at. I use those levels in my strategy. Nice. I'm glad some people made money today. It does look like it's leaning down, but I don't know. Maybe I just didn't get good enough of an entry. If I would have been patient and waited for my retrace to my fibs, which I didn't think we were going to get, we could have had like 50 points in profit, but it's okay. We're trying that break right there. Let me delete this line. Yeah, this looks really good for a short. I'm hoping, so this is what I'd like to see, guys. I'd like to see it close below like 80, maybe even 70 on the 15-minute, so within that hour, and then a pullback to like 900 for short. And if we can get like 850 off of it, that'll be an awesome trade. Yeah, honestly, if Asia session can't work for you, then I would recommend backtesting it first to see if you can find an edge, and 2, not trading it at all if that backtesting shows that you can't trade it correctly. That's nice. You guys think it's DOD though? If I would have got stopped out and then re-entered with not much confirmation in a range, my bias was right on the right side. My bias was right, and we just made a new low session. So I'm not angry though. You know what I mean? Sucks, but it's what it is, I guess. Telling you, I really think we're gonna see that 820 once we set this trend. I'm gonna get some water. I've been talking forever. Well, it worked, but yeah. The thing too, guys, why I stood in that trade after we had to pump up is we ended up retreat, like pushing back down. We just gonna break this 90. If we would have broke that 90, I really think we could have free falled. But it just didn't end up happening. Took the owl on the chin, small position size. That's it. I'm gonna blow my nose. Nope, we haven't. Thing is it's been manipulating us in New York as well. So I mean, nice. See, a couple people got those shorts. I honestly, personally, I did not want to hold through that more red than was necessary, especially with the people that are following me. It's just not. It's not good practice. 30 points for 40 points, it would have been all right, but I really would have had to see that 820 for it to be 1 to 2, which is typically what I like to look at. You could sit here and say, oh, I should have sit in, I should have done that, but at the end of the day, the setup didn't look good for you. You took that on the chin. You were right, but it just price action wasn't agreeing with you, and that's okay. Awesome. You're killing it. See how we're looking on the hour. Got 7 minutes till we close. Knew it was, well, I shouldn't say I knew, but I had a strong conviction that we would trend lower. It's okay. We live and we learn. My only thing is, if we do end up getting short, I'd seriously consider taking some off at 846 if we did get that scenario I was talking about. Hello? Hello? It was Jacob. Jadon. He told me to discipline you guys. It's like he told me to send him these videos. Where do you think the market manipulation is coming from? Then is it then? Yeah, I think it could come from institutions, but at the end of the day, we don't really know. You know what I mean? Like all these different orders, it's most likely algos, but like what I feel like is these moves, even like the big moves up, is the algos just pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. There's momentum behind it, and I don't think it's coming from manual traders. I think it's coming from algos. The market's at a weird area right now. It's kind of hard to factor out anything just because a lot of this movement is news driven. Like for example, the president saying that we are not, that this is going to be over. Well, that's going to make the market go up. And there's just, so when you think of chop, what do you think of? I think of I think of hold on. I think of uh uncertainty. They can't agree on a higher time frame. No, I did one. My stop loss was bigger today because one, I was trading lighter. I was trading lighter. That's mainly why. Trade needs to breathe. We were green like I think like 13, 15 points or so. Just didn't end up working though. I haven't really experienced these too much. Not in the range that we're in. You gotta look at it from a broader standpoint. Is we're in such a big range that it's kind of hard to say where we're gonna go. It's all, like I said, it's all news driven. We get bad news, we're gonna push, or we get bad news, we're gonna drop. Good news, we're gonna push. The Iran conflict or whatever is going on. I don't want to get flagged, but yeah. I feel like the biggest thing too is like my win rate is around 80%, give or take points, maybe 70, but maybe this is just the 20% because a majority of the time during Asia, I'm only taking like, 1 or 2 losses a week. So maybe this is just that time where I'm losing a bit more than I'm making money. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm slightly green still, so my risk to reward is good. I'm staying alive. I'll probably stay on for another 30 minutes or so. Has anybody been doing well in this market conditions in the last week or so? Are you still holding? I'm not holding anymore. I told you guys I got stopped. That's awesome, Todd. Keep killing, bro. PTSD, somewhat. What I always recommend if you're going on a losing streak and your strategy's not working is sizing down. That's the solution. The solution to a majority of your guys' issues is just sizing down. Nice, close to your first payout. That's awesome. What firm are you using, Todd? Nice. You're insane for 5 minis. Yeah, you're something else. Yep, we're still looking for this pullback. I don't like that 15-minute candle though, if I'm going to be honest. Again, if we do take another trade, I am not going to be in heavy, guys. I think that's the smartest thing we can do, is not be heavy. I'm going to look for this 900. Potential stop above like 916 to like 20-ish. With a take profit at low session, so it could be around 40 points for a take profit, and then hold if we could keep pushing down. I'm looking for a deeper pullback though. Don't like it right here. Oh, let me turn my speakers up. Alright, my speakers
What's
are up.
up, dog?
What up? Are you echoing? Alright, there you go.
What's up, bro?
Oh man, we got the principal here, guys.
I have to get off for this class that I have in a minute or two. I just want to come say hi.
Hello.
Principal's crazy, making me sound old.
You are the principal. I was just telling chat how old I am and my parents are.
You're 23, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 29. I'm almost 30. It's wild.
Oh. It's okay, I'll wheel you around. His brown people live long too, so probably come to that point where you're like 92 and I'm 85 and I'm wheeling you around, helping you walk. I think it might leave the station without us, guys. We did not redeem our ticket to the station, to the train. Nope, I did not enter. Still just trying to get a feel for this. It's kind of the scenario I did not want to see is us not fully pull back to that 900 like I wanted, and we end up dropping, and now we're pushing back up. It really makes the setup less probability. Yeah, we're going to get him a Lambo branded walker. You only live 100 or 16,000 days. Is that true, chat? How many days does the average human live? $28,000 days. It kind of scares me, guys, when I think about it, and I've already lived a third of my life, give or take. This is tempting. I love this 900. Well, I guess not love, but I like it a lot. Peace, David. Yeah, I took a 30-point loss earlier with 3 micros, so I'm right at almost a little bit under 200 bucks. But if price action confirms, we could potentially make that back. Be patient and wait. Wait for a good entry. I really like this 904. It's kind of, if you look at it for the last, I guess you could say, since like the last hour and like 10 minutes, we've been wicking out of this area. We had solid closes around this area. I think if we got this 904, I think we could see a lower. Even if we could just get the 904 to like 60, still 40-point trade. We still make back profit. Is anybody else just nervous to trade in New York tomorrow? I am. I'm probably halfway dead. That's why you gotta live life to the fullest. Sounds cliche, but it's true. Damn it. Still my chart. I feel like the sellers are there, but I think they're stacked higher. Yeah, for real. Come on. Just give us one candle up. I was thinking about doing some evals on Wednesday for CPI. Come on, give me the 900. I'm not going to enter exactly on 900. I'm going to wait and see how we react to the 900. Because if we push straight up to 900, and then, we're not seeing any type of orders that are pushing us back down, then I won't like it anymore. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me that's the crash out. Please don't tell me that's the crash out. I don't really do it. I think I've done it once with CPI. I've only done it once, and I don't think it went well. I've backtested it, though. It's like a 6 out of 10 times. So 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 times they'll pass. So it's a little bit over 50%. But if you're doing it with, like, say, Apex accounts, and they're only $30 a count, like, get 4 of them. Dude, I swear I think it might go without us. Yeah, if this trade goes without us, guys, I don't see anything else I really like. Yep, not really liking this. I really do think we're going to get this pushed down. Theoretically, if we can close this 15-minute below 60, maybe we could look for a pullback into like 80 or 90 and potentially take them. With stops above the high. So, I don't know. I'm kind of just waiting to see what happens because it looks like it wants to go without us. Our bias was right. I gotta say, bias was on point. It would have been a 50-point trade right there if we would have held or gotten a better entry. Yeah, I've passed some Apex accounts. I passed some today, actually. I've been a degenerate, though. Passed 3 of them today. Those new accounts, I like those guys. If you guys are looking to get funded for a good, cost-effective amount, with you're not putting up too much risk at the beginning, Apex is a great option. I use code JNUN for DOD. I mean, they're $30 for a 50K account. Not bad at all. And then if you pass, you pay $100. I mean, that's average compared. What I look at it is, yeah, it's probably like $20 more, all in, but you're putting up less risk. So if you're the person that just cannot pass count for you're in eval jail, it's a good idea. Guys. Oh man, that is annoying. Just not our day today. Just not our day. Watch it run all the way to 20 of my price target. No mames. If you guys caught that, hats off to you. It took me one. Yep. Sad tear down my face. That would have been a 60 points, I think. Yep. 60 points from where we first entered. Execution was off. But you guys caught it. I'm happy for you guys. Even if it was on an eval. Because I didn't actively take the trade. I mean, I was in it, but I stopped myself out because I just didn't like the risk on it. I literally stopped out at the top, guys. I stopped out at back here. Let me see. I'll pull it up. I stopped out on so my time, 4:46, so 6:46 Eastern time. That's the candle I stopped out on. So right at the beginning, I believe, of this candle. Stopped out at 3:33 or 9:33. So I stopped out damn near the top. Then we went in profit, like what, 13 points, 14 points. Retraced back to where I got stopped out, and then continued down. For those of you though that did stop out with me, we can't be mad. You know what I mean? There's gonna be other trades. We're gonna catch more trades. I want to see how Asia summer is, because I haven't traded Asia summer yet. I barely started trading Asia in September, so I guess the end of the summer. So I started in the fall. Yeah. Not the best, but hey, our analysis was on point. Just took forever to happen. Well, I don't really like 900 if we pull back to it now. Kind of just waiting. Be on for like 15 more minutes, see what the market's doing. I like it because it's slower. So I do have fibs here at 760 and then 816 for longs. But it really depends on how price action is reacting. That retracement came and we were not a part of it. Well, that was interesting. Is anybody mad, ready to crash out? Honestly, even if we would have entered at these 90s, we would have had more risk, but it did play out 60 points. 60 times 6, what is that? Like 360. Would have been green. Would have been green. El diablo mientras no vaya nada. Look at that red candle. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, for sure. The thing is, this type of setup that I trade based on my EMA's level and price action, it's going to happen over and over. That's why I'm not even really too upset. Even though I was trying to be, more conservative and wait for a better entry. Honestly, this 70, we could look at this 70 to this 80 and have stops above like 892. That actually looks pretty good. How's the volume pumping? I'm going to watch this 70 to 80 for a potential short. I do like that we closed below the 21 EMA on the 15. This 70 looks good though. Let's see. I'm waiting for shorts. Let's see if we can get a confirmation. I would have liked a little bit higher of a pull in. I guess this would be the 2-bar, huh? On the 15-minute. Let's try some shorts right here, guys. I'm going to try some NQ shorts. I'll look for an ad at 70, maybe 80. I took some NQ shorts right there. My fill was 62. Right at break even. I'd love to see 80 on this. 80 and then add to it and then a push down. Diablo Mantres. Put your limits in, Lynn. Or not Lynn. I don't know what your name is. It only says C. Put your limits in. I'm in NQ shorts. I just took some shorts. So this trade is going to be based on, we're trying out the 2-bar. I'm not heavy in this. I'm in 2 micros in this. Oh no, I'm in 3. Yeah, I'm in 3. And we're trying this off the 2-bar. Overall trend down, and then EMAs as well. We closed below the 21. I would love to see if we can get an ad at 84. Yeah. So downsizing this heavy. We're gonna try it. If we lose, we lose. This looks like a good setup though. Looks like we're gonna get this 80. So if you guys haven't entered yet, watch for this 80. Nice. Really like this 24,884 area. Where's our 30-minute? Okay. 1 hour. So react in this area. I have 2 5s up. Let me see. This is prime ad area. I want to see if we get a reaction. And if we do, then I will take another ad at it. Let's see. Come on, give us a push down. Currently down a little bit over $100. Not bad. Alright guys, I'm gonna give another ad to this. Average is now 70. My target for a trim will be low of day starting out and see if we catch a bigger trend. Come on, give us a push down. We deserve it. Yeah, average is now 70. I'm sitting here at break even. See if we can get a push down. If we stop out of this, then I will be done for the day. Well, for the evening. Potentially we'll trade New York, or I'll just switch to a different set of accounts for New York. Wrong way. Come on, NQ, give it to us. I don't even have the bear mask either. Got 8 minutes left on this 15-minute. I would love to see this 15-minute close below 70. My average is 70. I'll let you know when I stop out. If you want a standard stop, you could set it at like 25 points or so. Down like 14 points right now. How heavy are you, Sergeant Snapple? Didn't we just have a conversation about sizing? Didn't we? I have a feeling we're gonna come up and try and test this VWAP and then fucking push down. We shall see. I'm in 5 micros currently. VWAP on it's the same on all of them. It's like 900. Currently down 13-ish points. Not bad. See if we're gonna get this to shake for us, or we're just gonna get stopped out and call it a day. Damn, what is that? Alright guys, I'm watching this reaction to this VWAP. Let's see, it might stop out. Fingers on the trigger. So tracing the session now. It's 9:05. Waiting to see if we're gonna push below it, if we're gonna continue going up. Oh. No, I'm talking about VWAP on my other account. Still in this. Currently red like 30, 25, 30 points ish. What are we at? 98, 28 points. It's not looking too good. Waiting to see if we're gonna hold above this 900 or not. My whole thing too is we're not even this candle that we're on now doesn't even have as much volume as this last 15-minute. think he's waiting for this 15-minute to close. I swear it's gonna pull some bullshit like this again. It's gonna wait for us to stop out, then it's gonna go our way. It did. It looked good. My big thing is I'm waiting to see how this candle closes. See if we get some sellers coming in, and then a continuation down. I feel like it's literally all manipulation at this point. If I have a red day, so be it. Yeah, 2 bar is not working. We'll be at 9:08. 30 seconds left on this candle. Alright, I'm closing it, guys. Well, it's 2 losses to start the week. Not happy about it, but it's whatever, I guess. That looked so good. Where did those buyers come from? Literally does not make sense. I swear, if it does some bullshit like last time. Yep. So it was a mix of my EMA's price action, as well as we were trying a 2 bar setup as well. And we were right on the first trade. We got stopped out up here at the top. Ended up going 70 points in our direction. So we were getting in on a trend set. So the trend was clearly down for most of the session. We had a huge push down, so I was looking in for a pullback to push further short. And the market manipulated us. Did not end up going short. On the 15, no, we didn't. On the 5, yeah, we did. But I was looking at the 15. But anyways, that's really it. I'm not taking anything else. I'm going to stick to my plan and just see what tomorrow brings us. Literally is not it. Like, we're supposed to be catching 70 points in winners, but I don't know. It happens. Just literally not working. I swear, I'm going to be so mad if it rips back down into our profit. Alright, guys. Well, I swear, I have a feeling it's literally it's going to drop. Could be wrong. If we could build a base above this 934, it definitely could go long. I swear, if it touches that fib and then starts pushing down, I'm literally gonna crash out. I swear it's gonna do it, guys. Oh man, what is this market? Yep, me too. Down 5. It's alright though. Once we get over this craziness, it'll be easier. I swear, guys, it's gonna do it. I know it's gonna do it. Oh man, so painful. Unless we're just retracing and then we're gonna push higher. But that's it for me, guys. That is it. I'm gonna take my L and walk away. All right, TikTok. Took some losses. TikTok and YouTube. We took some losses. We're gonna take them to the chin, reevaluate, come back better tomorrow. I'll see you guys same time tomorrow. Peace.